Christ the Redeemer Secondary School is presently conducting her academic session into JSS and SSS classes. We deliver sound learning in a conducive environment for both day and boarding students. Our state-of-the-art library with internet learning facilities, ultra-modern sports facility, well-equipped laboratories, moderate class population, and teachers with hands-on experience provide every child an all-round education. And yes, the fees are affordable.
We are smart, intelligent, and disciplined students that make our parents proud. Don't let your child be an exemption.
The school is giving out scholarships for all children of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, full-time pastors, ministers, and national staff. Forms are available at the school premises situated at Police Post College Crescent, Molete, Ibadan. For inquiries, please call 070-3331-0311 or 081-8004-2427. The first secondary school opened in Ibadan by the Redeemed Christian Church of God, where our children are trained in the Christian way and their future is secured.
From the top of the Fisher Building,
This is
Detroit's number one hit music.
Vacancy, vacancy, vacancy. Estate officers, minimum, national diploma. Accountant, minimum, national diploma. Qualified and interested persons for these positions can apply with detailed CV to Rational Bookshops Nigeria Limited at P.O. Box 12574 Dugbe, Ibadan, or contact BOA WET Family 2014 at yahoo.com. BOA WET Family 2014 at yahoo.com. Announcer, Management.
from the top of the Fisher Building.
This is
Detroit's number one hit music station.
Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station.
Good morning to you once again. I hope you're doing great wherever it is you're listening to me from. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning and I hope you're doing well and that you're keeping safe as well. I'm trying my best to keep safe. I'm trying my best to stay well as well. People often, especially this weather, it feels like a lot more people are, calling in sick, people will call it malaria and call it all sorts, especially in this COVID time. It's definitely important to stay extra cautious, and if you're out there, maybe you've succumbed to this weather, what we call, the illness associated with this weather, please make sure you drink as much water as possible. Take a lot of liquid. Take your multivitamins. I think that's super important. And of course, I think with the rain as well, there's perhaps more mosquitoes. And you know what more mosquitoes signify? Malaria. So a lot of people are definitely falling to malaria. And please make sure to see a doctor, get tested to be sure that it is malaria. Quite a number of people are moving around with COVID-19, and then saying that it's malaria because we're so used to diagnosing and then telling ourselves, oh, just take this particular medicine and you'll be fine. But please be sure of what you have. Go to the doctors, get tested. And if you do have malaria, of course, the doctors will give you the right medication and take some time to rest. I think at this time, employers also need to be empathetic. There is a lot of, people, getting ill. It's not just COVID, but the fact that I think there's something about the weather now. And people are even saying that, especially if you're the genotype AA, that this is your season and this is your time. But of course, I can see people rejecting it. Yes, I reject it with you as well. But I'm also someone I really fall ill. Really fall ill. I can count how many times I've missed work because of illness. So when I do, I really do take the time to just rest, take my medication. And of course, our job, you can't take too much time off, but I try as much as possible to just take as much time as I can to just rest and take my medication. So if you're also out there feeling a little under the weather, please make sure you take your medication, take your multivitamins, and ensure you take as much fluid as possible. Please take as much fluid as possible. I'm sure we'll all get through this and get past this, and it will all be okay as long as you do the needful and do the right thing. But talking about being ill as well, who will eventually...
This is it. See, even in places in Europe now, they are already gone to court. And court has said you cannot stop people from working if they didn't get vaccinated. It's their choice.
Okay.
They are working towards herd immunity, whereby everybody will be vaccinated. The consequences we don't know. People who manufacture this vaccine don't know the consequences, either immediate or long term.
Right, but did you vaccinate your children when they were babies? Did you know the components of the vaccines that your children were getting when they were babies? You were vaccinated as a baby.
I got several vaccinations.
Okay, so that's my argument for people who say they don't know the components.
I've gotten meningitis, I've gotten yellow fever, I've gotten this, I've gotten all that, tuberculosis, everything. I don't know them, but I knew that those were as a result of a long-term research.
Okay. So
these ones were quickly, hurry, hush up.
Okay.
If you ask them, they will tell you they don't know the immediate consequences, the future consequences of it. They don't know it.
Okay, fair enough.
So for me, I don't discourage people. Please go and get vaccinated. It's a choice.
It's a no. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you calling in and sharing that with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. All right. And like I said, everyone's entitled to, their options. But I know somebody too, personally, who also said, they don't believe in COVID. They're not getting vaccinated. And, hey, he mentioned somebody who got the vaccines and still, got the COVID and died. I know somebody who said they don't believe in the COVID. And, and we've seen stories of that. People say they don't believe in it. These vaccines are rushed and then they got COVID and then they died as a result of complications from COVID. So, all right, we've got somebody else here. Hello, good morning. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Dr.
We have a doctor in the house. Fantastic. All right, what kind of doctor are you? Sorry, can I ask?
I'm a surgeon. But I have
awesome.
Knowledge about this
Thank you so much for calling in. All right, so I know some doctors too have decided they are not getting vaccinated. Do you know any doctors?
It's out of ignorance.
Okay.
It's out of ignorance. Let us put it right. To get vaccinated is different from being immunized. There are two different things. You can get the vaccines, but to get immunity from the disease, it takes some time and some other factors.
Right.
It's not everybody who gets measles vaccine, for example.
Exactly.
That will develop measles.
Exactly.
That has been proven over the year. What you don't want is for people who have decided on their own, like the grandpa who I just spoken. I'm happy that he said his children should go and collect it because his children will need it. It maybe doesn't go out much. Let people decide on their own. Do not confuse anybody about it. Get the vaccine. Yeah, true. I don't have a concern. You do not even know enough about COVID-19. You don't know enough. Exactly. That's the truth. This Delta variant came along the line. Note that the Epsilon variant will not come along the line. So when you're dealing with a disease that you don't know anything of, let us get what we have on ground. These vaccines were developed during the crisis, isn't it? So research will keep on going about it, and we keep on improving on it.
Right.
So let people get vaccinated, and then the WHO has said, I knew all along that being vaccinated is not enough reason to drop those 4 non-massive interventions.
Exactly.
Wear your mask, the proper mask appropriately, not on your chin.
Exactly.
Ensure physical distancing, and I want to accuse some churches and mosques of this. They stick out together instead of going back to what we used to do. They can have 2 services for God's sake. They crowd in the churches, they don't observe distancing. they do Thanksgiving, everybody comes out. Number 3, where there is no water to wash your hand, you should wash your hand with water and soap. Where that is not available, use hand sanitizer.
Yes.
If you use this common sense, these 4 things that are simple, people will be saved from going to ICU that you are not even sure of coming out. Nobody should get infected. It is those people who have been infected who escaped it, or those people whose family members have died, that know what this disease is all about. So nobody should tempt any science or testing God in this matter.
Exactly.
Let us get what we have on ground. As science improves, we get to know what to do better. But the basic hygiene that we have known over the centuries, wash your hands, distancing, all those things, let us continue to do them. Why science is continuing to get missing for us. Have a nice day. Okay.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I really appreciate you calling in. Do have a wonderful day. Absolutely love that. And the doctor has spoken very well as well. We'll take a short commercial break on that. When we come back, I don't know. Well, if anyone else would like to tell me their reasons as well, I would like to hear it. But also, we're going to talk about the, pockets and the rising case of, armed robbery in Ibadan particularly. It's very worrisome. I know quite a few people, so many people, and in certain areas in town. And a lot of people seem to go to the blogs. People are asking, what's going on with Amotekun? I thought Amotekun was created to sort of, aid, the police system. I thought... So we're going to talk about that a bit. And if you've also been a victim of armed robbery in recent times, I would like to hear your story today on Beyond the Surface. I'm Ronke Giwa Onafuwa. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Don't go away.
Splash FM 105.5.
Bode, now what do you find for kitchen?
My dear, now spoon to drink of medicine.
Honey, take comics. Just here, drink and get relief.
Yes, so summer comics for scratch throat. Comics get dextromethorphan and guanfacine. Just here, drink and get relief from cough. Idekulele to drink. Are they relief now? I love comics. Now, Orange Drugs Limited, they distribute comics. Products will make you drowsy. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Comics, Idekulele.
Someone gave me this script to read, but I'm JJ Okocha. I don't know how many words I must read in a minute. I play football, not Mr. Actor. I don't read scripts. I'm at my best when I feel this. That feeling? That's Betking. Join us at betking.com.
6 o'clock in the morning, getting set for another day. Another chance to change my story. I believe in my hustle. I know be lazy person, but life is just a not big basketballs. If it don't close, I go find another. If I fall down, I go try to recover. If it ever walk me, I don't ever bother. Cause I believe, say, I go surely prosper. It don't get that shit won't be. We move. No matter what they say, we move.
Whatever life brings, we move. Turn up your dreams. MTN, everywhere you go.
Ilẹ̀ Haúsá dùn. Mo jẹ oúnjẹ kan tó ń pè ní dambu ìṣèkápá níbẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́, adùn àti tasọ́sán ẹ̀ lárinrin.
Oúnjẹ ti délẹ̀ o.
Láìdé, oúnjẹ yẹn náà ló ṣe. Ó tún dùn jù yẹn lọ. Báwo ló ṣe sè é? Ìsebẹ̀ ọ̀ngà. Òun ni ìsebẹ̀ tó nílò fádùn àti tasọ́sán tó lélẹ̀. Dùn àwọn tó fẹ́ràn nínú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládùn nínú ilé rẹ̀.
Ọ̀ngà, Mama's helping hand.
Sakpa na bad thing o. E hold me sotey I no fit comot for house to add on top am. Na so my mama send me message talk say,
Ojuko, where the credit where you promise me now?
Shoo, that one no be another sapa on top sapa. But thank you to Globe Borrow for others. So I just borrow credit for her from my network. Enter her own number sharp. Later when I recharge, they collect the money from my own phone.
With Globe Borrow for others, you can now borrow data and airtime for your family and friends, then pay back their credit on your next recharge. Dial *777# to get started.
Glow Unlimited.
Are you in need of a nice and comfortable, fully furnished hostel accommodation in the University of Ibadan? Or are you in search of a place for seminars and executive trainings? Look no further. Adebayo Akonde Hall is the go-to place for your lodging needs with a home away from home feel. Adebayo Akonde Hall is a 4-star hostel built in a serene environment with constant supply of electricity. It has fully furnished rooms that gives you great comfort at an affordable price. Adebayo Akonde Hall is located at Ajibode Extension, University of Ibadan. For inquiries and reservations, visit www.adebayohall.com or call 080-5699-8718 or 080-5699-8719 or 080-5699-8720. Adebayo Akonde Hall. Built for comfort. Built for you. When people complain about prices these days, I just smile. But you know what? I am able to smile because I have a trick up my sleeve. Ever since I heard about RexGo, I've been buying groceries at wholesale prices. Awesome, right? RexGo gives you access to a wide range of groceries at amazing prices. Shopping with RexGo is so convenient as you can order online or via WhatsApp and your order will be delivered to you within 30 minutes. RexGo is located in strategic locations in Ibadan. To ensure quick access to your grocery needs, you can call or message us via WhatsApp on 090-105-15756, 090-105-15756, or send us a message via info@rxall.net. Our website is www.rxalldelivered.com. Use the coupon code RXGIVE to enjoy the wholesale price. RexGo. Shop with convenience.
Àwọn tó kán létí wọn mọ ohun tó dára o. Kásìsì máa ni wọ́n ń lò. Kásìsì ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ òde òní náà fi ṣe. Kásìsì ó dára kì máa í mòrò. Ó tún ṣe ege sí òde ìwọ̀n tẹ́ bá fẹ́ o. Ó lè kókó. Ó dára ó rẹwà ó lànà pẹ́. Ó lè kókó. Ó dára ó rẹwà ó lànà pẹ́. Prestige wà. Legend gan ìyẹn ò lẹ́gbẹ́. Diamond wà. Crystal pẹ̀lú Supreme tó dára. Ilé iṣẹ́ Nigerite ló ṣe wọ́n jáde o. Nigerite calcicil tó táwọn yọjú.
Calcicil sílẹ̀ tí ilé iṣẹ́ Nigerite fìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ayé òde òní gbé jáde. Ó rẹwà, ó le koko, ó lálòpẹ́. Bàbá ń bari ẹ̀ ní pé kì í mòoru. Ó yàtọ̀ láwùjọ àwọn sílẹ̀. Ó tún ṣe gẹ́sì ìpele. Bẹ́ẹ̀ owó rẹ̀ mọ̀ níwọ̀nba. Ó sì wà ní gbogbo ilé ìtajà Nigerite jákèjádò Nàìjíríà. Nigerite calcicil ó ju sílẹ̀ lásán lọ.
Maybe your mom will do something and you tell her, Mommy, you don't know fear. You can't say that to your mother-in-law because you will get in trouble.
Women are the salt and spice of life. To keep the spice of life alive, Women Matters. Orobiri Season 2. It's here, bigger and better. Catch the show on this station every Thursday by 10 a.m. Let's talk all about women. Women Matters. If it matters to women, it matters to us. Proudly sponsored by FC Wamco, makers of 3 Crowns Milk.
Ẹ̀yin ará lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin àmúwá fún yín láti iléeṣẹ́ tó jẹ́ aṣáájú nínú ṣíṣe máṣíìnì alùpùpù lágbàáyé ẹ̀mí kò ṣeé dádúró ti Naija Hero Hunter. Máṣíìnì alùpùpù Hero Hunter 100 pẹ̀lú ìjókòó gígùn tó tún tẹ́jú, ààyè ìgbẹ́rù tó fẹ̀ àti ẹ́ńjìnì alágbára 100cc tó tún wá pẹ̀lú warranty onídìíwọ̀n olóṣù 12, Visco engine oil oní lítà 24, èyí tí yóò mú ọ tọ́jú ju $1,040 lọ. Fún ìgbà díẹ̀ ni o, fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè làfẹ́ 0800 800 8080. Hero Hunter, máṣíìnì alùpùpù tó lálòtọ́ tó ṣeé gbára lé.
pẹ̀lú bó ti jẹ́ pé ìlú Ìbàdàn ti di hot cake ìdí gan nìyí tí iléeṣẹ́ Dollar Construction ṣe ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ Dollar Estate ilé tó tó ní ọgọ́rùn-ún 105 unit of houses tó wà lágbègbè Ìdíṣin ní Jericho nílùú Ìbàdàn pẹ̀lú 2000 square meter ẹni tó bára nínú 2000 square meter yìí fúnra yín lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ design wa 700 square meter ilé ìtàfilẹ̀ kan 5 bedroom duplex pẹ̀lú swimming pool wọ́n tún ní 600 square fún 4 bedroom duplex àti 450 square meter fún 3 bedroom duplex láti mú àrà tuntun dé bábà tí ń ṣokòwò títalé nílùú Ìbàdàn bí wọ́n ti ṣe ṣe àwárí iná eléyìí tó tó mẹ́gáwàtì mẹ́ta fúnra lára wọn sínú Dollar Estate wọ́n tún ní ìtànsán òrùn ìyẹn 500 kVA solar ẹ̀rọ múmáwòrán ti ṣọ́ni lọ́wọ́ ṣọ́ni lẹ́sẹ̀ 63 point of CCTV camera àtàwọn ọ̀kadà tí ó mọ̀ lọ́mọ́ bọ̀ power bikes patrol ní Dollar Estate àwọn yàrá wa kan jàn bí ilé ọlọ́ba bákan náà láfẹ́fẹ́ gáàsì ó tún wọlé ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan tààràtà pẹ̀lú omi tó ṣe é mu ẹ kàn sí Dollar Construction lónìí lójú ìtọ̀nà www.dollarconstruction.net tàbí kẹ́ pa àwọn nọ́mbà yìí 0809 082 1450.
Bode, now what do you dey find for kitchen?
My dear, na spoon to drink off medicine.
Honey, take comics. Just here, drink and get relief.
Yes, so summer comics for scratch throat. Comics get dextromethorphan and guanfacine. Just here, drink and get relief from cough. Idekulele to drink. I dey relief now. I love comics. Now, Orange Drugs Limited, they distribute comics. Products will make you drowsy. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Comics, Idekulele.
Splash FM 105.5.
Welcome back. It is still Beyond the Surface on Splash 105.5 FM. I hope you're doing good wherever it is you're listening to us from. I'm your host this morning on the Morning Splash. I'm Ronke Giwa Onafuwa. All right, so this morning we're just taking a quick look at the reasons why certain people have chosen not to get vaccinated in spite of the rising case of coronavirus. I know we all really wanted coronavirus to be gone. It's been 2 years, and I can't believe that. I mean, we still have people who are working remotely. We still have, events, happening at half the capacity that we're used to. And of course, we still need to mask up, wash our hands, carry our hand sanitizers, and of course, social distance. It is so important. But amidst all of this, yes, the vaccine is out. Some people have gotten vaccinated while some people have chosen not to. We actually took 2 calls before we went on the break. And of course, we had one from a gentleman who's a grandfather who has chosen not to get vaccinated. And to him, he says the vaccine seems rushed. This is COVID is something that we're still learning about. And to him, he just doesn't want to take the vaccine because, he just doesn't know the composition of the vaccine. And to that, I asked, when we all got vaccinated as babies, did our parents know the composition of those vaccines? So for me, I'm just a bit skeptical when people say that. But like I said, to each his own. And of course, a doctor called in right after that, of course, to admonish everyone to take the vaccine because, yes, even though research is still ongoing, it doesn't mean that the fact that you have been vaccinated from something means you are immune from it. It will take time before you develop some sort of immunity. I remember that I got vaccinated with the measles vaccine. I think I still got measles or chickenpox or some of those conditions that I got vaccinated against. And if you've had a baby before, you know that, yes, sometimes when you vaccinate your babies, later they can still develop some of these conditions. So science isn't 100%, but I think that God put science there for a purpose. But let's not start to go religious. But I think God did put science there for a purpose. Science isn't 100% always right or correct, but It's there for a purpose. Now, let's talk a little bit about the Delta variant, which everyone is talking about. And it's sad because as many people are saying, oh, there's no COVID, and it does seem quite insensitive to people who have lost people to COVID. Just in University of Ibadan recently, we heard about the professors who died due to complications from COVID-19. And because of that, the university has chosen to go virtual with their lectures because, of course, to keep people safe, it is so important. We cannot continue to deny the fact that COVID-19 is real and that this Delta variant is such a scourge. The Delta variant, which was first detected in India last year, where it is thought to have contributed to the extremely high number of cases during the country's second wave of COVID-19. As of June 14, he had spread to 74 countries worldwide, according to the World Health Organization. The WHO's director for Europe has warned that Delta is poised to take hold in the region as many countries prepare to ease restrictions and allow more social gatherings and travel across borders. That was as of June 14. And of course, it appears that even here in Nigeria, it is here. It's been reported to be here. And of course, we definitely must continue to take precaution and do the needful. Delta is rapidly spreading. Patients, they say, are becoming sicker and conditions deteriorating more quickly than the patients they treated at the start of the pandemic. In the UK, data from the Zoe COVID symptom study, where participants track their daily symptoms via a smartphone app, has also suggested that the symptoms associated with COVID-19 may be changing due to the rise of the new variant. Since the start of May, the number one symptom reported by app users with a confirmed infection has been headache, followed by sore throat, a runny nose, and fever. Cough is rarer, and we don't even see loss of smell coming up in the top 10 anymore. Also here, a professor who is leading the study says the risk is that younger people who are already less likely to develop severe illness may be more likely to mistake such symptoms for a bad cold and not self-isolate, further enhancing Delta spread, the professor said. All right, people may be more likely to be hospitalized with the Delta variant. And I mean, people will not tell you, often, of course, because they are afraid of stigma. People will not tell you, and especially now that we are having doctors, going through their own issues currently, is really sad, And of course, there's information about this thing. People who continue to spread all sort of rumors and all sort of untruths about, the vaccine. You need to just go on and look at the information yourself. People will spread all sort of false information about something they don't understand, but we cannot afford to be lazy and then just say, oh, I heard on a blog that if you take the vaccine, you won't be able to have children. There are people who have taken the vaccine who have gone on to have children, and of course they are there. Just go online, read up a bit more about it. You find people who have testimonials, who have come out to say they've been vaccinated, yet they've have healthy pregnancies. So the information is right there. It's just that sometimes I know it's easier to just believe what you get on WhatsApp, what you get forwarded to on WhatsApp is easier sometimes to just read what you see on some blogs and some conspiracy theorists articles. So but you have to get the information yourself and do the needful. All right, so I want to just talk about the security situation in Ibadan real quickly. If you've been a victim of armed robbery as well, these days, even Barrister has his own, story. It's very sad, but it's very scary in the city. A lot of the blogs have been reporting, the stories of people who have been robbed in certain parts of town. I think I still read one, not that it happened this morning, but I read one on a blog. But you want to wonder, what is going on in the city? If you're being a victim of armed robbery in recent time, even here at my work, I know about 3 colleagues, just in the space of 1 month, who have been robbed. One person, double A, I'm sure you're already on the blogs, whose car was smashed just opposite you around UI area. Another colleague of mine whose car was robbed. And this situation, it seems like it happens often where they take your car key, they don't take the car, they take your phones, and they take all your valuables, take your car key, and then they throw it away. This happened to one of our colleagues as well. And then also I read somebody who also reported that on one of the blogs. That also happened to them. So if you have a similar story, do call us real quickly on 0809 155 1055. We of course need to start to take precautions, perhaps. And then these things are not even things that happened at night. I think the colleague I talked about, somebody talked about one happening around 5 p.m. A lot of stories I've heard in recent times have come from that Akala Express area. And if you live in that area, you have such a story, do share with us. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. The Akala Express area seemed to have been seemed to be notorious in recent times. People are talking about how they can't sleep and they're just carrying bullets. Hello. Oh, sugar.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Splash?
Yes, it's Splash FM, ma. What's your name, ma? Where are you calling us from?
Well done. Please, I want to know where to be vaccinated.
Oh, are you?
I live at Oladele New Town.
Okay, your local government, sir. If you go to your local
area.
And it sounds like you're a bit elderly, sir. If you go to your local, what's the local government nearest to you, sir?
Local government.
Yes, sir. That's where it would be administered. The local government nearest to you, sir.
That is Ido. Thank you.
Go there, sir. All right. So that's where it will be administered. The local government nearest to you. And he sounds elderly, so I don't think that he will have any cause to be turned back, sir. So I think there elderly citizens, senior citizens are definitely getting prioritized. You know, of course, medical workers as well. So, sir, go to your local government area. All right. So, and anybody else who's listening, do go to your local government area. You could go to the website as well. I will get the website. I will share that as well. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who's speaking, please?
It's the fault of Omobashiro.
Omobashiro is calling back. Good to hear from you again. All right. So, are you calling to talk about the security situation in the state, in the area? Yes.
Please, I want to ask a question. Why do we have the problem of insecurity in this state of Boston? What is the problem? Why are we having bad elements among us? You need to know the source of this problem. I don't know caused by this extreme poverty in the country. We need to know the source before you can get rid of your problem. You need to get the source first because you can stop it. That's the only. My own thought is because of the poverty on ground. That's why you're having this bad element among us. Without that, there is no way you can solve this problem. It's more escalated more than before. It has happened before. That is the truth of the matter. Good morning, okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling in. All right, so Basharo says that there's poverty in the security situation. Even in Lagos, you hear of people in traffic, getting their glasses being broken and getting stabbed. All right, this text here says, okay, dear Ronke, once again, may I request that the phone contact only of the Oyo State Amotekun be made known to citizens for the security of life and property is everyone's business. The foreign Fulanese and allies have moved into the residential areas, a challenge area in their numbers. All right, Don Akagbusi. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who's speaking, please?
Yes. Mr. Lawal from within Ibadan.
Hello, Mr. Lawal. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm going to speak in the same line that the last caller spoke on.
Super.
You see, all of these things you're seeing that's happening, the root cause at home and just smile all day. People are hungry. There's hunger in the land. You get. Look, why I keep asking, why is this government not building industries, hospitals that will engage people? You engage people. People are ready to work. Where are the jobs? No jobs. When you have no job to give to people that are ready to work, they begin to think of evil. And then where would they perpetrate such evil? Is it in heaven? It's the society where they exist. So that's it. The root cause is from the government, and they are not willing to solve it. And I pray that what happened in Afghanistan does not happen in this
God
nation.
forbid. God
Yeah.
forbid. God
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for calling in. Thank you so much for calling in. Do have a wonderful day. All right. Yes, everybody must keep safe as much as possible. Yes, you can admonish people not to go out at night, but like I said, there are situations. There's certain people that have come out to talk about where at 5 p.m. They're driving home, and they are stopped. And I know a particular grandma who, around that time around Oluyole area, where she had, I don't know if they followed her, but then they stopped her, took her phones. Thankfully, they didn't take her car, but I think they took her car key as well, and then they threw it away. All right, let me take this last call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Please let the government create enabling environment. Let the government provide an enabling environment. The enabling environment is create more not job for our youth. That's the only way we can solve all these problems. People are struggling. People are struggling with work. People are dying of hunger. Let them provide the enabling environment. It's only enabling environment that will create more job for our youth. Thank you very much. This is Mbasharon.
All right. Oh, okay. I'm Mbasharon called back again. All right. Create an enabling environment for the youths, to thrive. Okay. All right. So, okay. We're talking about the security situation, but unfortunately, our time is up, and we cannot take any more telephone calls. But I really wanted, especially people who have been victims of armed robberies, people who live in that Akala Expressway, wanted to find out what their story is. Okay, so there's an emergency number. 615 is Oyo State Emergency Security number. So I don't know how many people have called that number and if they've been able to get any kind of assistance. 615. So I guess you want to store that as an emergency number. Also, and if there's anybody who's called that number, you can send us a text. You've called that number perhaps during some form of time of distress and you've received assistance, let us know. So, but you want to save the number as well. It's an emergency number here in Oyo State. It's 615. So you want to know. So if you're in trouble, it's not like you're trying to remember DPO's number, which is the last thing that will come to your head. 00000 and try and remember 11 digits. But the Nigerian Communications Commission launched the 615 as the new emergency security number in Oyo State. This was reviewed, I think, thereabout around in 2019. So hopefully it still works, and hopefully people are getting help using this toll-free number. Which is hopefully being handled by competent operatives of the state's emergency communications center throughout the day. So if you're in an emergency, you want to use that number, store it as an emergency number and call that number. I know that recently it was re-released again, just so people can remember and know that there is an emergency number in case you are in any form of trouble. But do stay safe out there, and do make sure you do the needful in your own part. And I know you can do your part and still anything can happen, but you do your part in ensuring that you're not staying out too late. If you're parked, make sure your laptops and all are not on your car seats. Don't keep your laptops and things on the car seats. Maybe put it in the boot and lock it up. And of course, just make sure your car is safe and secure, and just be watchful. Just be watchful. These are trying times, but I really do hope that we will overcome them. All right, that's all we can do today on Beyond the Surface. Thank you for listening and for being a part of the program. Thank you for calling in as well. If you have more to say, do send it as a text message. I love reading your messages after the show, so please do that. I'm Ronke Giwa Onafuwa. Stay safe and be well.
Splash FM 105.5.
Hey guys, what's happening? I've got some exciting news for my football lovers in the house. Yes, I want to welcome you to the outlandish football feeling for this season. Okay, guys, now after enjoying all the excitement from Euro 2020, brought to you by DSTV, it is time once again to turn your attention to club football. Yes, as the biggest stars in football head back to their various club sides and battle for silverware. The big leagues are back on DSTV, and we're talking English Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, UEFA Champions League, Europa League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup,
and more. Now, the big question is, are you prepared to see the biggest stars display their talent? I'm talking stars like Kelechi Iheanacho, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Lewandowski, Kevin De Bruyne, Suarez, and lots more. Now, if you are, then make sure you renew and upgrade your subscription to DSTV Compact to enjoy non-stop action from the biggest leagues in the world. Yes, you heard me right. You can also enjoy all the action this new football season without disconnection by setting up DSTV Auto Renewal. Yes, with DSTV Auto Renewal, no disconnection, no waiting, and of course, no stress. All you have to do is download and log into the My DSTV app. Click Pay Now. Select your package, payment option, and choose Auto Renewal. That's not all, guys. You can stream all the exciting action from the biggest leagues live and catch up on every single game you've missed or watch highlights on DSTV app. Now, to enjoy all the excitement wherever you are, download the DSTV app on the iOS and Play Store. Now, here's another interesting part for those who aren't DSTV subscribers. Now, you can jump on the ongoing Biggie Goals promo to get your own DSTV decoder. With 9,900 Naira, you get an HD decoder plus 1 month compact subscription. Yes, you heard me right. Then you can be fully ready for this new football season and start to enjoy high-definition experience and world-class commentary on your World of Champions Super Sport. So, what are you waiting for? Get on with it. Hurry now and start enjoying every bit of the action because nothing beats the unbeatable football on DSTV. It's
FM 105.5.
Bode, now what do you dey find for kitchen?
My dear, na spoon to drink off medicine.
Honey, take comics. Just here, drink and get relief.
Yes, so summer comics for scratch throat. Comics get dextromethorphan and guanfacine. Just here, drink and get relief from cough. Idekulele to drink. I dey relief now. I love comics. Now, Orange Drugs Limited they distribute comics. Products will make you drowsy. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Comics, Idekulele.
Ìgbà wo ló ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ já ẹṣin ọkọ̀ tuntun eléyìí? Ikọ́ ṣoṣo tó mọ̀ mímọ̀ náà ni. Irọ́ ni o, ní mọ́tò tó ń fojú.
When? Okay, we'll get it done. Guys, we can't.